So I want to share my day today thus far. I'm sitting at a light. Earlier, so I'm going shopping. I found out I'm going on this cruise. Like, I leave in 2 days. Trying to put outfits together because there's a white party and a couple other things going on that I need to be prepared for. So I went to the beauty supply store to pick up a few things. The lady in there was like, "Oh, excuse me, Queen, I'm right behind you." And I was like, "Yeah, no problem." I moved out of the way. And then she's like, "Oh, your makeup looks good." But as she got closer to me, she was like in my face. And she was like, "Oh my God, your makeup looks really good." And I'm thinking, I guess thank you. So then she asked me what foundation I was using, and I was like, "Oh, NARS, it's like my go-to." And so she was like, "Yeah, I got NARS at the house, and I just ran out of foundation, and that's a sign that I should just go use it." I'm like, "Yeah, it makes for great coverage." Anyways, it was fun. She was like, "You really know your skincare," because she went to pick up some black soap. I'm like, "Oh, is that for your face?" "Oh yeah, I'm thinking, baby, everybody use black soap for their face. I don't want to get into it because I know some people are going to get in the comments that know about skincare. They're going to be like, black soap for the face? I know, right? Okay, come on for the Trump supporter. Make America great again on this Ford Mustang. So anyways, that one was okay. I normally just like to tip and move when people give compliments because I feel like when compliments are given, like there's a whole conversation that they want you to have after that. And I don't really want to have the conversation. Like I didn't come in here to talk about my makeup. I came in here to like shop. So anyways, we move on to the next place because I go to Goodwill because whenever there's a theme party, if I don't have whatever it is that I need for the party, then I'm going to go to Goodwill and go pick it up. So I go to Goodwill. I'm walking around and I'm man-woman section. I'm going back and forth, which, ironically enough, if you shop at thrift stores, you probably need to do that anyways because a lot of times they will mislabel things, and so you'll find men's stuff in the women's section and women's stuff in the men's section. But I was going for a look, okay? And women's clothing just does so much more than what men's clothing does when it comes to this box that they want us all to fit in. Moving along with the story. Get to the register. I, complete my transaction. I'm walking out, and so there was a guy behind me that was like dragging a suitcase or something that he bought. And as I'm getting ready to walk out of the store, this lady walks in, and she's got a full face of makeup too. She's a lot older, but she's got a full face of makeup. I got a full face of makeup. And so he goes, he just blurts out, "Oh, you gonna be on the show tonight?" And me and this lady are both looking at each other like, who? And so she looks at me because she's like, he's talking to you. And so I turn and I'm like, what? Is that you do drag? Is that for the show? Still don't know what he's talking about. I'm looking at my hands at the clothes that I got because they make you buy a bag. And I'm like, no, I don't need a bag. You got a rubber band? She was like, no. I was like, okay. So I look at the clothes and I'm like, oh no, these clothes are for a cruise ship. He's like, your makeup, you're just so done up. Now, we're going to take a moment to look at my makeup. There's blush, okay? There's liner, and there's foundation. And that's pretty much it, y'all, okay? I did not contour. There's some color correction going on underneath here, but that's really it. Like, I didn't do a whole lot today. And in my mind, I'm thinking about RuPaul's Drag Race and everything, and I'm thinking, I'm nowhere near that kind of makeup. And so I was like, it's just makeup. Like, you put on clothes, I put on makeup. So it's an everyday thing? It's not just for a show? I was like, she has on makeup, and he was like, well, yeah, but, I'm queer. And so I just figured, you do drag. And I was like, ugh. I just smiled and walked out of the store. But this goes back to people being judgmental and not realizing they're being judgmental. You could have just complimented me on the makeup and just went on about your day. But you had to know why I was doing it, because I can't just be doing it to walk out of the house. And even if I am, you still... Oh, this woman almost hit this other woman. in the parking lot. Let me get off of this, because there's a lot going on. I'm parked, but I guess it's about to be a whole thing when I get in Publix. But yeah, just a normal day.